Wow. Hello. How are you guys? Welcome. We are still here. Have no fear. Have no fear. We are here to learn some English. Yay! Today with our trustly, our handbook. Oh wait, no, this is a super healing book. Super Healing Unlimited. That's when we start doing some science, not counting down. Okay. We're getting to it. We're going to learn some English. We've been doing different chapters of English each day because I've been getting requests from everybody saying, oh my goodness, Lauren, can you please teach me some English? And of course, I want to deliver. I want to help anyone who wants to learn because I love learning. Learning is fun, guys. And during this time and during life in general, you should always ask yourself questions and want to know more about life, right? Please follow new page. Okay. Please follow. Please like. Okay. All right. So right now, how is your father? He's good. He's good. He's better. He's home. He's in the other room watching TV, which is good. It's a good sign. And it's just been very, very rough. Rough. Okay. We're getting to it. Ask about writing. Here we go. Where do we leave off? Did I not follow the page? Did I not? We're going through this, guys. Follow and giving directions, drafting. I don't remember this. Checklist for revisiting. How to lead a discussion. Oh, solar system. The zodiac. The metric system. Oh, that's exciting. Maps. Vocabulary. Oh, we didn't do any of this stuff. Oh, getting organized. That's what I need to work on. All right, we're going through this book right now and reading it together. Here we go. Here we go. Sequence chain. 1790, the first two-wheeler. 1816, the first steering boat. 1839, foot pedals. 1866, 400 sold in France. 1870, high wheelers. 1885, safety bicycle. 1890, tires, brakes, handlebars. 1897, 4 million American cyclists. So you can see it started with wheels in 1790 and it just grew. It's really grew. Phases of the moon. Let's read about the moon now. Time order becomes very obvious in phases of the moon. One half of our moon is always lit by the sun. As the moon moves around or orbits the earth, different parts of the moon's lighted section become visible. Here are some phases of the moon as it goes through every 29.5 days. Super interesting. So the first quarter, we have a little bit less than a full moon. That's on day 3. On day 5, it's a little more. On day 7, it's even less. Then day 9, it's less. Day 11, day 13, day 14, you get a full moon. Day 17, day 19, day 21, day 23, day 25, day 27, and on the 29th day, you get a new moon, what it's called. Okay, parts of a basketball court. Hey, George, you okay, baby? I love you. Okay, lane space marks, free throw lane key, third, 3-point line, foul line, free throw circle, scores table, midcourt, high line division, bench, and sideline. Oh, George is coming next to me. He's going to sit at my feet while we react to these videos. This is amazing. Guys, we are doing our English lessons and parts of an ice hockey ring. You have a face-off circle, sideboards, backboards, neutral zones, referees, crease, blue line, penalty box, player's bench, timekeeper, score, board, face-off spots, slot, goals, crease, goal line, goal, judge box. All right, analyzing. Breaking down something into parts. Hi, Lauren. Did you watch? I'm supposed to watch Bill and Ted. My friends want to all watch it together, but then we're going to kind of Zoom at the same time. So I'm supposed to do that Tuesday. No spoilers, please. The 200-year-old system of government of the United States of America is spelled out in its Constitution. In fact, the United States was the first nation in history to be based on a written constitution. George is good. The farmers of the Constitution wanted to prevent a single person or group from becoming too powerful. Their solution was to divide the government into 3 branches: executive, legislative, and judicial. Each branch acts as a check on the other 2 branches. The executive branch is centered around the president. It includes departments such as defense and commerce, as well as agencies that regulate areas such as banking and atomic energy. The task of the president is to enforce the laws of the land. The legislative branch is made up of 2 parts of Congress: the House of Representatives and the Senate. Congress makes and revises the laws by which people live. The judicial branch is made up of the Supreme Court of the United States and other federal courts. The courts interpret or explain the laws passed by Congress. They also decide whether these laws are allowed by the Constitution. Oh, how did you like Bill and Ted movie? George is doing good. He's just sitting here with me. Okay. The United States government is made up of 3 main parts. To understand the government, you need to understand the parts, what they are and how they fit together. Analyzing means breaking something down into parts and seeing how they are related. Just about anything can be analyzed: a government, a tree, a glass of water, a poem, a friendship, or a problem. You're right, it was framers. How did you know I did a dyslexic thing right there? You're good. You're very good. Okay, they said it was funny. No spoilers. All right. How to analyze. What are its parts? Ask yourself questions about what you're analyzing. What are its parts? What is it made of? How is it divided? What does each part do? Make a list. When you analyze something, write down the parts you find. Sometimes just a list will do, like the one on the next page. Branches of U.S. government: executive, legislative, judicial. Make a chart. A chart can be even more useful than a list. It can help you see what different parts are and how they relate to each other. For example, branches of U.S. government: executive, legislative, judicial. Executive enforces laws. Legislative makes laws. Judicial interprets laws. Isn't that interesting, guys? So the makeup of each of these: for executive, it's president, departments, agencies; legislative, Congress, Senate, House of Representatives; and for judicial, Supreme Courts and federal courts. Hello, guys. I hope you're learning about America right now. You can also draw a spider map. A spider map is another kind of diagram that can help you see how the main parts fit together. Interesting. So we have the judicial and the Supreme and the federal courts, legislative, state and House of Representatives, executive, president, departments, agencies. Is this a school book? It is. It is. We are learning a school book. Harish says, I want to learn English. Great. Great. So understanding English, there's so many things about being American that we're learning in this, and it's more about breaking things down as well. Analyzing limericks. Patterns can be analyzed too. Patterns of words, numbers, designs, poems. The following poems are limericks. Read them aloud and listen for a pattern. Ready, guys? I know, Nilabres said, I forgot about all this stuff in grade school. Sometimes when you're confused about one thing, you have to really go back to the beginning to understand it. So I thought it could be fun to learn this together. A mouse in her room woke Miss Dowd. She was frightened and screamed very loud. Then a happy thought hit her. To scare off the critter, she sat up and meowed. Get it? There was a young lady from Niger who smiled as she rode on a tiger. They came back from the ride with the lady inside and the smile on the face of the tiger. Hello. Okay. Draw a tree. You often need to break down the main parts into still smaller parts. Drawing a tree can help you see how the parts fit together. U.S. government: executive, legislative, judicial, president, departments, agencies, Senate, House of Reps, Supreme Courts, federal courts. A puppy whose hair was so flowing, there really was no means of knowing which end was his head, once stopped me and said, Please, sir, am I coming or going? That's from Oliver Herford. A cheerful old bear at the zoo could always find something to do. When it bored him to go on a walk to and fro, he reversed it and walked fro and to. Laughable limericks. Ooh, limericks, guys. Somebody said, when is your next interview? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we do another interview. I miss interviewing. I've been talking to several PR people, so hopefully this week. I've just had a lot of things going on with my life, and I haven't been able to schedule. It's been hard. Draw a labeled sketch. Sometimes the best way to understand something is to draw it and then label its parts. The drawing can be realistic, or it can be a sketch like the one below. So it's just kind of drawing out the three judicial parts of government. Okay. For a process, ask, what are the steps? A process is a series of steps by which something is done or made. Knitting and homework are processes, and so is the growth of a chick inside of an egg. Breaking a process into its steps is a form of analyzing. You must be sure to give the steps in order in which they occur. You can make either a numbered list or a sequential chain, one like below. How a bill becomes a law. Excited, guys? Introduced in the House or Senate, reviewed by a committee, if passed, reviewed by the House or the Senate. If passed, goes to the House or Senate, reviewed by committee. If passed, reviewed by House or Senate. If passed, goes to the President. If President approves the bill, and it signs it into law. That's interesting, right? So there's so many steps that it has to go through. So many steps. Tips for analyzing. Ask, what are parts? For a process, what are steps? List the parts or steps. Make a diagram such as a spider map. Tree, label, step, sketch, or sequence chain. Here's a basic limerick pattern. Some ta-tas can be added or left out. A tum ta ta tum ta ta tum. A tum ta ta tum ta ta tum. Ta ta tum 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 ta ta tum. Lines 1, 2, and 5 rhyme. Lines 3 and 4 rhyme. And that's your limerick. Okay. Now try writing limericks of your own, following the above pattern. Do you guys want to write some limericks together? Or should we just go on and explore some ideas? Or should we, what do you think, guys? You want to explore some ideas? Exploring by seeing better. Avani van Leeuwenhoek was a fabric merchant in Holland in the 1600s. Often used magnifying glasses to inspect pieces of clothing. He wanted to develop more powerful magnifying glasses. After grinding hundreds and hundreds of lenses by hand, he succeeded. Then clamped a lens between two metal plates, attached something to hold it with, and created a microscope. In 1674, exploring new uses for his microscope, he aimed it at a drop of water. There, to his astonishment, he saw what he described as little eels or worms lying all huddled together and wiggling, and the whole water seemed to be alive, and these multifarious animal molecules. Lucas's lens had revealed a whole new world, the world of microscopic life. Ooh, I'm really thirsty right now, but I suddenly don't want to drink any water. And on that note, guys, I love you so much. I hope you learned something today. Come tune in tomorrow for more English lessons. Let me know what you think of these videos. You can email me, goddesscomedy@gmail.com. Do me a favor, subscribe to my new Facebook page, Lauren Francesca, on there. And yeah, guys, I love you. Oh, hey, Leslie, how are you doing? We were just reading a language book. I've been getting requests because people say they watch these videos to learn English. So I was like, oh, let's just read a language book and see what we can learn, because it's been a long time since I've been in school. So yeah. All right, guys, but I'm gonna go because I'm very thirsty and it's late here, and I want to make these videos a little bit shorter, just for describing things and giving you guys some knowledge, because I feel that it's very important to want to learn something and to know stuff. So many times I hear things, or I'll hear words, or I'll see something on TV, watching a movie or whatever that I don't understand. And I always want to learn more about it. And it definitely is helpful to always be curious, to know why things are the way they are and why they exist. And I just thought that I could inspire you guys to learn a little bit. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Leslie. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Neil Bras. Thank you, Bill Clinton. Thank you, Royal Navy. Thank you, Thomas. You guys rock. One Arm Beast. Everybody else, Gary, you all rock. All right. Love you.